Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next battle of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in our flyweight division.
It's Lisa Marie, it's Roland Gomez, and it's Juan Angel, the man behind the camera. It's Element Fighting Championships. Lisa, it is brewing here. These fighters, these warriors, baby, they're already walking up to me and they're asking for interviews. But we have 8 bouts slated. Tell me what you know about it.
Well, we were supposed to be 3 championship fights tonight. Unfortunately, someone couldn't make weight. So that was the Marcus Hicks versus Derek Krantz fight. So that's been scratched.
Gotcha.
But we do have 2 more championship fights left.
Gotcha.
Which they all made weight, which is Chris Jones taking on Javier Obregon, and Brandon Ferran, all the way from West Texas, Abilene, Texas, taking on Jason House.
And that is at 170, right?
That is at 170. And Chris Jones and Javi is the 145 title fight.
Well, I got to tell you right now, Chris Jones, we had a phone interview with him, and this man is a possessed animal right now. He's been caged, and tonight he gets unleashed on Javier Obregon.
And sorry to interrupt, but Chris Jones is looking for a first round knockout or TKO.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
He
did say that's where he wanted to finish it, and then Javier came back and said, well, that's what he thinks. He's going to have a long night. Either way, it's going to be a stand-up war, and it's going to be a good fight.
Okay, let's talk real quick about Brandon Ferran out of Abilene real quick, and Jason House. Tell me what you know about them.
Well, what I know about Brandon, I saw him fight a few times. Brandon's very, very strong, very, very athletic, and he's always looking to finish in the first round.
Okay, fight fans, you see a smile on this man's face. I got a feeling it's a smile that the time has finally come. It's never a cocky smile, but the cockiness that he has and the confidence that he has is what us fight fans want. And this right here is Chris Jones. Come on, baby. Shake my hand, baby. I've got to have it right here. Okay, let's go and talk about this real quick. The man's dropped weight from 155. He was a Herald champion, the champ of champions at XKO at 155. You're coming down to 145. You're climbing into the cage tonight with Javier Obregon. Go ahead and just tell me how you feeling right now. This is a pre-fight interview right now. Tell me how you feeling.
I'm super excited. I couldn't be in better shape. Got my cardio through the roof. My technique is sound. I've got the best training partners in the world, best coaches in the world. Man, it's time to light it up. We're gonna put some fireworks together for you guys tonight here at Element and do it big for sure.
Hey, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be standing up, going to the ground? What is it gonna be?
You know what? I'm gonna let him decide where he wants to go, and then we're gonna go from there. I'm just ready. I trained so hard for this. I'm ready for the ground. I'm ready for the transitions. I'm ready for the boxing. I'm ready for the kickboxing. Man, let's just have fun and mix it up. All respect to Hobby, man. Let's have some fun.
Half of what I call the one that is unspoken about, Jason House. This man is going to be the sleeper in the whole card right now. He's just made an awesome prediction. I want you to tell right now, Jason, the prediction you have against Mr. Brandon Ferran.
Brandon's a tough guy, so am I. It's going to be a war I think that the fans will love. My prediction for the fight, obviously, is I'm going to be the victor. So submission or knockout, that's in God's hands. But
Bout number 5, you're kind of moved up a little bit in weight, right?
Yeah, it's no big deal, man. I fought 205 before, so you know, ready to do it again, man.
Okay, where do we want this fight to be? On the ground or standing up? What we can expect?
Man, I'd like to take it to the ground, you know, and see what I can get done from there.
Okay, fight fans, real quick. I've got Matthew Hunt over here at 145. Great fight. He's first bout on the card right now. We're about to get this thing started right now. Matthew, come here, baby. Get real close to me right here because you're crawling to the cage with a guy by the name of Mark Washington. Tell me real quick what you know about him.
Not too much. I know that he comes out of Farron's camp out of West Texas. You know, stand up fairly. You know, I think I've got him on the wrestling and the ground game, but that's about it.
Okay. Any predictions?
Man, 3rd knockout.
All right,
3rd in a row, baby.
How much time? This is a pre-fight interview right quick. You're climbing into the cage at 145 again with Booker Arthur.
Yes.
Tell me what you know about him.
Well, I know he's a brawler. It really doesn't matter what he has to his game. We have the elements here.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: what's your record again?
4-0, 3 knockouts.
Oh, baby! You're talking about a prediction here. I'm going to ask him right now. Is it going to be another KO?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I know you've been training hard. I've been watching your posts. I've been looking at your posts, and it seems like you're in there just murdering it.
Well, you know, that's one of the benefits of having your own gym. You know, I'm there all day, so it's my life.
Anything that you changed up for this fight? I mean, you're fighting Jason House.
No, I didn't change anything up. You know, one thing I like to do is just inflict my will in the fight, so I don't concentrate on what they do, but just sharpen what I do. So.
How much? I know this title fight means a lot.
Oh man.
And you coming off from a loss from your last fight. Don't want to bring that up.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. But you know, coming off a loss and then winning tonight, then not only winning, being 170 title, you know, champion. How does that feel? I mean,
man, it's gonna. You know what? I just I don't like to think ahead too much, you know, because you never know what in MMA. You never know what happens. But man, I'll tell you one thing. I want that belt so bad, it's ridiculous.
Right. Well, you know what? I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you got to concentrate. Any shout outs? I know you got sponsors.
Oh yeah, I want to send a shout out to my sponsors. I want to thank Lajadon Properties Management, their management. I'm sorry, real estate property. Kendall the Plumber, Your Ideas, Musgrave Enterprise, Any Lab Test Now, and then Hal Mummy. I want to thank them all for sponsoring me and making this a lot easier for me.
You ready? Fight!
To the end of bout number 1. It was total domination. It was finally fierce destruction at the end. At 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the very first round, this man right here, Matthew Hunt, walking into the cage at 3-2, walks out 4-2 with a rear naked choke. He almost puts to sleep Mark Washington. I didn't think he was going to tap out there for a little while.
I didn't think so, sir. He's a tough guy, but hey, he gave it up.
Hey, baby, I'll tell you what. You know, when you're in there and you've got the squeeze on, baby, the rear naked, you don't let go until, you know what, either that referee gets you, even though you may feel something.
Never. Never. I'm keeping my arms like this.
Well, baby, I got to tell you right now, Mr. Washington had to sit there for an extended amount of time to regain. I tell you what, first of all, blood circulation back to his brain because he cut it all off, cut the air, cut everything. I saw his feet flapping around like a fish. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that. But anyway, tell me about the total domination. You start out real quick, and you get a body slam in real quick, real early.
Well, you know what? This is EFC Total Domination. Thank you, sir. Number 3, you know, and like I said, man, I had to come in here, dominate, you know, go ahead and show out for the DFW, follow, you know, all my great friends and all my fighters' footsteps.
Well, it's Grand Prairie, Texas, it's GP, it's in the house, baby, and it's tap out, it's lights out, and a winner. You need last minute.
UFL, you've just been hit.
Ah!
Ready? Fight!
Won by a rear naked choke in the first round in 2 minutes and I believe it was 30-something seconds, not too sure of the time. But you got the win, you got the victory, man. It seemed like you wanted to stand up and he wanted to take it more to the ground. He got that, you know, that takedown and, you know, you secured that rear naked choke and then you went, you know, you tried the guillotine and then the third attempt when he took you down, then that's when you sunk it in. Is that something that you feel comfortable with? Because I know that you like standing. You come from a Muay Thai background.
I like standing up, but we train. We train with the best. So wherever it goes, we go.
So was there a game plan going into this fight? Did you know that your opponent was a ground person?
I thought he was a stand up until today. Until we watched a few, we looked up his video, not a video, but his records, amateur and pro, and he had most of his wins by submissions.
Which was okay because, you know, you got your win by submission, you know, obviously by a submission artist. I mean, I know you've been training hard. I mean, I watched firsthand. You come to Phalanx to come spar, but you also have a great team. You have George Pavesky's team. I mean, you have everything that was going for you that, you know, that you were able to win tonight. Any shout outs that you want to give?
You always know Antoine, God first. And Imperial Fight Gear, Midnight Activity, UFFL, Phalanx Gym, George Pavlovsky's Boxing and Muay Thai, Team Rock, Jonathan Spinks, Curtis Coates, Kurt Johnson, my boys that came out, Joey Soto. and us.
Well, you're on a 10.
EFC3.
There you go.
Ready? Let's go. Work your head, open your stomach. Work your money, relax. Watch the triangle.
Watch the triangle. Watch out. Very good.
Grab the hand, grab the hand. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Elbow.
Movement, yeah.
Of your winner by unanimous decision from Houston, Texas, Akira, the Afro Samurai Smith.
Akira, first of all, let me shake your hand. You're talking about an upset. That is the man who came in, not an upset to himself, but an upset to the local fans, putting a little bit of hurt on JP Cole, baby. You got to tell me about it. You get a unanimous decision. Mr. Smith, tell me about it. Tell me what happened.
Well, you know, his stand-up was real good. I knew it was going to be because Saxon is a very reputable Muay Thai gym. So I knew he'd be good there. I was confident I could finish him there, and I couldn't. He was really tough, you know. That was pretty evenly contested. It came out in my favor on the ground. That was it.
Well, that's what it was. The ground was the difference, but I'm going to tell you right now, these A's mean you took first round and second round. It was quite obvious you started out huge. You came up with a huge leg kick at the very beginning. Did it land to the side? Did you feel that? Not really.
No, I just, you know, I was in the zone. I went for a big kick. I just wanted to come out and impose myself and let him feel what I have for him. And, you know, he landed some real great shots, too. So.
Impose himself he did. At will, you took him to the ground a couple of times with some great body slams. What was that behind it? To me, you showed a lot of strength.
Yeah, I've been working on my strength and conditioning to get stronger, you know, just to be good for the weight class. The biggest slam I probably got on him was the high crotch. I just hit him up against the cage, get the high crotch. That worked on him pretty good. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, you did disrupt the day of Mr. JP Cole. Everybody thought he would walk out a winner. You walked in from Houston, Texas. They don't come down 45 to lose, do they?
Hell no.
Hell no, they don't. Okay, baby. How about some last-minute shout-outs to anybody?
My gym, crew Bobby Perez, Jeremy Mahan, my teammate Bibi Lased, my beautiful wife Myra, and all respect to Saxon and JP. They're beasts. They're warriors.
Help. Right? Good. Get that jab in his face. Keep it in his face, Mike.
We got cut and shoot right here.
Cut and shoot.
It was a second round armbar, right?
Number 2.
Number 2. We have the winner, Mike Saunders, second round armbar from a Muay Thai guy, striker. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Yeah, congratulations. Let me shake your hand. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Yeah, I mean, first round, what did you think? I mean, this guy seemed like he just wanted to take you down. And you know, how did you feel, you know, being on your back? Were you calm? Were you just trying to get out of it?
I was just trying to catch my breath, man. You know, first round of all these fights, your adrenaline's going. I like to find a way to get that 10-15 seconds to calm down, you know. He gave me that opportunity, but...
Right. So first round, I'm gonna be honest. I gave it to him the first round.
Absolutely.
So what was your coach Derwin Lamb telling you? Because I saw him and he was so animated.
Yeah.
What was he telling you? Because you came back and obviously he said something good because you finished him.
Yeah, he told me, he said, cool your shit. He said, calm down, focus, refocus, get in there and do your thing. Derwin, I've become, 50 times better ever since I started training with Derwin, man. Give that man all the props in the world. And it's not just a good coach, it's a good mentor.
Well, you know what? I'm there firsthand. This is my teammate. I've seen you. You're sparring every day. You're looking good. You got your win. Any shout outs? Do you have any sponsors? I know you're having an after party at Plush. So why don't you give everybody, your fans, your sponsors, everybody that helped you, man?
Absolutely. Plush, my #1 sponsor. Thank you, Plush. Always there for me with the support. The whole team, Phalanx, fight for a reason, man. My brother died 2 years ago. He couldn't fight for himself. So every time I had the opportunity to actually fight, I make sure I take it and do everything I can.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations
Thank
again. This is, Danny remains undefeated. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm thinking of Danny.
He's up next.
He's actually up next. That's what I was thinking about. Congratulations. I'm Lisa Marie. This is Mike Saunders, and you're watching UFFL Combat TV, and you just been hit. Fight! Watch the hands. Drop some elbows! Hands up!
This is Daniel Gibson. First of all, congratulations.
Yes, sir,
Shake
yes, sir.
right here, baby. I want you to look over here. This man right here is not only named Killer as a cage name, but this man split the head open. I mean, it was a bloodbath over there. You just split Daniel Miller's head wide open, baby. Tell me what kind of shot it took in the third round when you really went to work on him. Tell me what happened.
When they came in the third round, I seen he was gassed. See him look up for his shot, he's gonna hesitate it.
Right.
So after we go through the cage, we went down, I had him in guard, I flipped him over, had him in guard, and I elbowed. When I first hit him with the elbow, I seen him that he was like a little dazed.
Right.
So I hit him again at my corner, I get across to my corner, and just said, hey, keep hitting elbow, elbow, elbow. So I elbowed him again and split him open.
Well, throughout the fight, I was noticing his eyes. His eyes look a little different, but you saw him up close and personal. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the first round, it comes out a little bit of dancing. This man right here's his whole background is boxing, and it was quite obvious he was very, very comfortable standing up. But when he went to the ground, baby, it wasn't no playing around. You felt very comfortable on the ground too, did you not?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Go. There you go. Get up. Space. Control that off. There you go.
Booker T. Arthur Jr., right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's his full name. Now, you won by first round knockout. That was a beautiful round for you. I mean, he was a Muay Thai specialist, as you can tell, and you had the hands. Were you wanting to take it to the ground? Because it seemed like there was some exchange, there were some leg kicks, and you rushed him to take him down. Was that the game plan, or like you said?
Mostly my game plan was, I mean, because I usually don't know too much about my fighter, so usually my goal is to train hard so that I can keep pressure in any way that that I feel like it, during the fight, whether it be standing up or on the ground, and most of my fights I never actually took anybody down, so I figured I'd try it, at one time.
Right.
At me actually engaging it. So
from what you just said, I'm taking it you're a stand-up fighter, and you saw the opportunity and you took him down.
Well, actually, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 6 years, and I've only been doing MMA and boxing for 5 years. So I actually started with on the ground.
Oh,
awesome. But the stand-up, I get better, and I just like I can feel I can be more me standing up. But I've been doing the ground longer though, so I'm comfortable either or. I just prefer standing. Yes, ma'am.
Well, Booker T here. I'm gonna call you Booker T, okay? Because you're built like him, just a shorter version.
Thank you.
You have some power, man. I'm telling you, your striking was just as good as your ground and pound, and you were able to knock him out. You got a first round in 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Thank you.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to all my team. Have my instructor Stephen Gard is here. Been with him the whole time. I ain't going nowhere. He's been with me. All my training partners, including Leslie that came down here, my friend Steven, all of Team Fury back home, friends and family. Thanks for the support. I wouldn't be here without y'all, and I'll help y'all be here one day too. So I appreciate it. And all my training partners, Longview 515. I hate trying to call it specific names because I know I forget somebody. So anybody who's ever had anything to do with me training, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it. Come on. We just witnessed a beautiful fight by two warriors who was fighting
Fight of the night.
Yeah, I would say it was a fight of the night. That was supposed to be a title shot, but it didn't happen. It was supposed to be at 145. Javi came in 3 pounds overweight. You were half a pound. It was something. Whatever happened, it didn't happen, but you guys continued the fight. First round, let's talk about the first round. I gave the first round to Javier. He utilized a lot of good work. I could tell that you were working on your boxing. You were in there standing in front of him and doing a lot of countering. So how did you feel about the first round?
Well, I felt real good. I felt like my counter shots were on. My boxing's definitely getting better. I sat down too heavy on my punches, and he recognized that. I had an injury on my leg going in. No excuses, but I couldn't throw a lot of kicks on this side. I had a sprained ankle on this side right here. The bone was kind of deep bruised, and then I ended up just working on my boxing for the most part. And I wanted to put hands in his face. I felt like I landed the cleaner shots on the boxing, in the exchanges, but he definitely had a better takedown. He blasted me one good time. I popped up pretty quick on it, but man, I just, things were kind of fuzzy in there. I just was having a hard time putting it together that first round.
First round he took you down. In the last probably 30 seconds he did some ground and pound, and you stood there, you hung in there, and here we go in the second round. What was your corner telling you when you're going into that second round?
Stop doing that. Stop letting him get on your back. Stop letting him hit you with ground and pound. Beat him up. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Coach Muller was like, look at me. You hear what I'm saying? I want you to go out there, hit him, take him down, which of course I didn't do.
Right. Well, a few times in the first round, as well as going into the second round, you had two guillotine chokes that you could have secured. For whatever reason, either he got out of it or or to me, looking outside, looking in, it seemed like you just let him out of it because you wanted to keep it standing. That's what I looked at. That's what I saw. What happened today? Was it you didn't have it?
No. You know what? If I could have finished, I would. No disrespect to Hobby. I set out for the guillotine. It felt tight. It felt okay, but it felt like he was breathing okay. So I shook it off and went to control his back, and he popped up off of it. Apparently, they've been doing their research. So no, man. I really wanted to stand. I thought that was the whole idea. We were kind of bickering back and forth in a respectful manner, but about it being standing, I don't know, man. That's what I brought with me tonight, and I thought I'd kind of get to utilize a little bit more of it because I'm feeling like I'm going to get to that next level, and I'm going to need that stand-up experience, those exchanges, etc. And you know, he was well-rounded tonight, man. All props to Hobby.
Who was all in your camp prepare for Hobby?
Oh man, hats off to Johnny Lozano, my boxing coach, Alan Moeller, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach, Cameron Couch, my wrestling coach, all my partners, Donnie Bell, Douglas Fry, Jason Sampson, William Campazano, Edwin Figueroa. You know, I could sit here and list them on and on and on, and everybody, Cameron Miller, everybody had a part in this. Everybody stuck their neck out for me and really just gave me that belief and let me lean on their skill set, and I just took it with me, man. And I'm lucky I pulled it out tonight. I feel good. I'm proud to have a win against such a game opponent.
And so congratulations to Chris the Lionheart Jones, along with all his teammates.
Thank you so
Moeller, my brother.
I get a hug from a beautiful woman now because I won. So now we're not enemies anymore.
Yeah, we were never enemies. We were never enemies.
They're cutthroat.
And my brother, of course, who was in his corner.
But my coach, Johnny Lozano.
Lozano.
Can I get a pan out on Johnny Lozano? El Capitan de Lozano.
I've got to tell you right now, Mr. House, it's not Jason, baby. It's Mr. that first name. You've got my full respect. Tell me about the fight. Just tell me just some cliff notes about it.
Let's see, because it's all racing through my head right now. It was a great.
Wait, it was 5 rounds, 5 minutes, baby. It was 25 minutes of action. Go ahead, I understand.
Well, you know, I mean, I've had 2 of the best training partners, Shannon Mathers and Moses Rizzo, the past 4 months that we've been pushing it so hard. I mean, I honestly thought they were 3-minute rounds, but you know, going against somebody like Brandon, he's an athlete to say the least, very strong. I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do, but I did the main thing.
We were waiting for those elbows to make connection. What happened?
To be honest with you, I mean, he was very strong, holding me down. I didn't want to raise up too much and have him just bench press me off of him. You know, so
respecting his strength.
Yeah, I was, and also, you know, I mean, you're in there, your adrenaline's going, you're trying to catch your breath a little bit before you posture up and start raining down strikes, and I really didn't, you know, get my posture out of me.
Gotcha.
Lesson learned. You know?
Well, you know, we were all saying when he's going to posture and start raining, you know, either ground and pound or some good elbows, had a lot of side control. A lot of side control.
I don't know if you saw those 2 chokes I almost had too.
Yes, I mean, he just pulled it. He just pulled him out. I saw it.
He was gagging on that one guillotine, and I was like, he's done. He was gagging. He started panicking and everything. Man, lo and behold, he slipped his head.
But you showed a gladiator's heart tonight.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you what, you came in shape. You surprised me. I bow down to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I do. How about some last minute, anything else you want to say to your fans, to anybody? I'll put my arm around him while he's talking, baby.
To all you guys that support me, my family, my wife, my training partners, and especially my Lord Jesus.
Okay, my fans, we've come down to what I call the KO of the night, baby. It is none other than Booker Arthur right here, baby.
Thank you, sir.
We love you. We love you for the action you brought. You were, I mean, like stink on poop all over. This right here is our gift for the KO of the night. AdvoCare Team what? Team Flores. AdvoCare Team Flores. We want to give you these or supplement drink to help you rehydrate. Okay, buddy? We try to do whatever we can for the fight game and rehydrate you to get you back in that cage is what we want, okay? How about some last words?
Shout out to everybody back home. Appreciate the support and everybody who came here, friends, family, anybody related. I really appreciate it. And the people who put on the fights, thank you.
AdvoCare Team Flores, remember that. That's who sponsored this KO of the night.
I have Matthew Hunt. Who UFFLcombatTV gave him submission of the night. Matthew, congratulations.
Thank you, Lisa.
Rear
Mrs.
naked
Lamb.
choke.
Rear naked, first round.
First round. We are giving Matthew Hunt a 1 hour massage, which equals out to 2 hours.
Here's the music.
From Jerry Brown, Element Team. Congratulations.
Congratulations for the fight of the night, okay, buddy?
Thank you.
It's right here. We keep our warriors ready. We keep them greased. We keep them just lighthearted, and we keep them all loose. We're ready for you, baby. How about some last words?
Man, thank you guys so much. Thanks everybody for coming out. UFFL, Combat, man. Genesis, everybody. Man, we couldn't do it without you guys. We couldn't do it without the fans. Thank you guys so much. We love y'all.